About 8.5 hours later, we made it to our lake, but it's a wee bit windy out there. It always is. So, and the wind's always blowing in the opposite direction you're traveling. So anyway, might be slow progress, but our goal is just find a place to camp, set up, and try to avoid the wind as much as possible. Seeing if there's any possible campsites on this island in case we have to stay here. There's a float plane. I don't know if that's gonna show up. Well, this might be the spot behind me here. We got some moss and lichen and grass, and it's not swampy. It's pretty flat. But the downside, we got garbage. Finally got a line in the water. Set up camp on an island. It's pretty nice, other than the black flies, but it's to be expected. But wind is bearable, I guess I'd say. And it feels nice to finally fish after how many hours we've been here? 4. See what happens. Okay. See what we can do. It's fighting good. Just running a cowbell with a gulp, 4-inch gulp. No. Oh, I see it. I think it's a small lake trout. Long leader on this, so it's tricky. Yep, nice. Got it. Hang on. There it is. Lake. Probably 16, 17 inches. And there it goes. Okay, I think we are at the portage over to our target lake. It was a rough night. Downpours, really strong winds. But we survived. I see our lake right up here. Kind of bushwhacking, but I think we'll make it. Oh, we could just go down in the swampy area too. And move that big tree. There we go. This is probably gonna be really shallow and mucky, but we gotta paddle down to find the main body of the lake. Well, made it through. A little mucky, but just waiting for Derek. Catch up. You can see the main lake channel right up ahead of me here. Well, absolutely nothing new to report. Been fighting wind and bugs, alternating. Been on this lake probably 3 hours, not really sure. And there's been a whole lot of nothing. Pretty much covered the entire shoreline, casted in some bays. We found a boat, which looks to be where a portage is. It's hopefully a little easier than our first one, so we're gonna head over to that bay, maybe fish a little bit more, and go back to the main lake. So found an actual portage trail here. Just gonna see what it looks like coming back to the other lake. Yeah, it's a pretty gentle slope down to the water there. I don't know what the heck this is. There's like wire wrapped around that. And then there's whatever this little box is. Back on the main lake, and the wind gusts are as powerful as ever. It's starting to white cap. Actually helping me paddle now. Wind's at my back. I've been thinking it through as I've been paddling here. I'm gonna make a proposition here to Derek when I see him that we pack up camp now and get out while the wind is pushing us toward shore, toward where we parked, and do our next 2 nights back on a smaller lake somewhere, headed back toward home. See what he thinks, but I think I'm just gonna start packing up camp. I'm a little bit ahead of him here. We explored the lake I wanted to get to and covered all the shoreline and had nothing to show for it. Not just no fish, but no wildlife, no real, nothing really noteworthy. I mean, the scenery is great, but it's not worth fighting the wind and the black flies. You can deal with one or the other, but we've had both. So I'll see what he thinks. Stay tuned, I guess. And we are leaving the island campsite. Just doing a freeze-dried dinner. I'm tired. And now we're car camping. That's okay. So we ended up driving almost 2 hours, and we actually are back in Lake Superior Provincial Park at Rabbit Blanket Lake. So I just went out for a paddle, see if there's any fishing to be had, but I'm actually checking out the backcountry site here. Thought about booking this. This actually would have been pretty nice, but we ended up just staying at the regular campground. So. We're gonna see if the fourth lake of the trip is a charm. We are on Fenton Lake in the provincial park. Did a couple passes around Rabbit Blanket last night and this morning. Had nothing. We're trying to make the most of our last day here. It's been a one fish trip so far. We did see a bald eagle this morning, which was really cool. What you got over there? I said, what you got over there? A little pike? I can come net him if you want.
Maybe we need a net.
Alright, hang on. If I can fight the wind here. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Alright, Derek's got a pike. For him. Here. Got a tiny pike. Got him. All right. Stopping for a break. We're at the backcountry site on Fenton Lake here. Windy, but manageable. All right, I think we got one on. Unless it fell off. Did it fall off? Oh, it's still there. Paddling into the wind out of this campsite we stopped at. All right. Oh, yeah, that was a better one too. Spit the crankbait. We finished fishing, fighting the wind. It was a little uneventful, but we did catch a few pike. But it's early in the day yet, and it's cold and it's windy, so fishing is kind of out of the question. I don't really have stuff to fish rivers, so I'm on a hike. This is the South Old Woman River Trail. This actually looks really tempting to fish, but I don't know. Thinking no, but maybe this evening or something, we'll see. So this is interesting. On an actual bridge here, but to get to the other side, you gotta rock hop across the river. You just know there's brook trout under that log jam. Nature's latte art. I'm thinking about when a trip doesn't go as planned, like this one, and you know, you drive a long way for anything and plan. You hope it'll turn out, and especially with a fishing and backcountry camping trip, you put the effort in to find places that are going to be unique, special in some way, and hopefully have good fishing, hopefully have scenic views, maybe a chance to see wildlife, and you're kind of at the mercy of the weather, which is kind of what got us. The wind was just so bad. We were saying if any one of the things would have been different, if the wind was a little easier, if the bugs were a little less intense, if the fishing was good, we might have stuck with the original plan to stay the whole 3 nights on our original lake. But it just got to be something of diminishing returns. So, lesson learned, and happy to be in the provincial park here, and still getting to see some cool stuff. Still got to do some pike fishing and making the best of it. These cedar trees are so cool. These gotta be, I don't know how to estimate the age of a cedar, but go right up over this giant rock, and we got moss and all kinds of small plants growing. Wow. Hey.
trip update. We packed up and are headed home.
Yeah.